Today's health headlines. It is summer, and we've heard a lot about protecting our skin from the sun's rays, which we know can be dangerous and even deadly.
Yeah, but there is more than sunscreen. Now, clothing has evolved to look stylish while working for you. Joining us to tell us more is Dr. Harriet Kluger, a medical oncologist at Yale School of Medicine, who sees patients with melanoma and renal cell carcinoma. Thank you for your time.
Good morning. Thank you for inviting me.
Of course. So really interested about sun protective clothing. You know, I was saying I have a young son, just 10 months old, and he has the bathing suits that have the SPF 50, it says, built into it. How does this really work? Like when we wash our clothes, how does it not just go away? I'm just very intrigued.
So these are clothes that are made with very tightly woven fabric, and they're thin. So if you wear some kind of a chiffon shirt, the sun rays will penetrate through that. And these UPF and SPF clothes are tightly woven, and some of them are actually treated with certain chemicals so that they actually deflect the rays of the sun as well. Now, they give them a number. So UPF stands for ultraviolet protection factor, and it gives you a sense of how protective it is. So UPF of let's say, of 30, which is what most dermatologists recommend, will block out approximately 95, 96% of sun rays. UPF of 50 is going to block out 98%. So it does get progressively better as that UPF number goes up, but the ultraviolet protective factor number. But there's a point at which it plateaus, and there still is a little bit of exposure regardless.
And that's why it's important, of course, to wear your sunscreen. And something I'm curious about that you mentioned, doctor, is that the material, because it has this built-in SPF, is thick. So I wonder if that makes us warmer when we put it on. Also, I know that, you know, these types of sun-protected clothing, they used to be just limited to being sporty, but now they can actually be fashionable too. Tell us about that.
Okay, well, I'll have to defer to you ladies as the fashion experts, but I can tell you what I do know. So the materials aren't actually thick, they're thin, they're just very tightly woven. And so it's not that hot to wear them. And yes, it used to be limited to sports clothes and bathing suits and, you know, mostly intended for children on the beach because that's when most of the damage does occur in our youth. But now you can get lovely hats and you get throwovers and you can get dresses and all sorts of lovely clothing that's very fashionable.
Oh, that is wonderful. And unfortunately, we are out of time here, doctor, but quickly before we head to break, what is your one message for everyone to enjoy this summer safely?
So try to go to the beach before 10 o'clock and after 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Wear the clothing and cover the unprotected areas. Those are the main things.
Great. Thank you so much.
Really good reminders there. Thanks for your time, Dr. Kluger.